I definitely gotta move it back. Listen, this has to be said because I genuinely want you guys to understand how important this car actually is to me. As a matter of fact, let's see if I can move it back a couple more inches because I just want to close the door so that I get like no disruptions. I don't know if that's gonna happen though. Listen, um, this car actually, believe it or not, has been the best investment I have ever made in my entire life. And let me give you one reason specifically why. Okay. So this thing, $19,000 cash. I don't own it. I don't owe anything on this car. Now, I put probably $12,000 to $13,000 worth of mods into it. I know you might be saying like, "Oh my God, why'd you do that? You could have just got an M car." Blah blah blah. I've heard it. I've realized it. Give me a break. Because of what I've done to this car, it's become almost like a purist dream for the N55, let alone for the 435i, because it's not just a regular 435i. It's also got M Sport factory M Sport to it. I mean, it's a beautiful freaking specimen. That's not an M car, but it's as close to an M car as you're gonna get for the little guy, right? Especially with the year that it is. And here's the reason why it's the biggest investment and the best investment. The main reason why I got this car was not necessarily to save money, but it was actually to promote myself as much as possible because I knew I loved cars. I knew I was getting into cars much more than I ever would. And I was right about that. I trusted myself. And it's been amazing. The reactions, the content I've been able to produce with it. Granted, has it been going viral? No. But have I enjoyed it? Yes. And I'm willing to sacrifice some money for some happiness and the ability to share with others of like what my experience is. You know, it's like I'm helping people understand the car better because really it's a 335i. It's just a 4 series, and we all have the same engine as an N55. As a matter of fact, N55 is the only engine to be in an M car. So B58s are not that class. So technically we have that upper hand there. But it's like without this car, say if I were to get like a freaking Honda, I can't make content on a freaking Honda. There is no TikTok that I could have done. It would have just been my boring ass vlogs. Tech even that I can't really produce safely and well enough. I mean, truthfully, I think the uniqueness about cars is that I'm able to share my own things with that. And you're able to create your own visions. I mean, maybe I'm stupid. I don't know, but I just I can't express to you enough the importance of investing in yourself, whether it is something materialistic that you know you can use for an advantage to yourself, or it's something that you know is going to make you more money. Again, for instance, I'm on the TikTok stuff and I'm making content with this guy and it's doing very well. Like, very well. And all my analytics and all platforms are just going up. And if I didn't have this car, if I didn't mod it to the point I did, I think it would have been a waste. A literal waste of money. I don't regret anything I did either. I mean, it brought me some really nice, awesome friends. Some friends that I would have never met if I would have never had that car. I would have just been a fan, and then people would have been like, okay. I don't know, dude. I think in this world, there's times where you just have to sacrifice a little bit more. And although you waste a lot more money on a very tuned, upgraded feeling car, and in the long run, if you're making content with it, or you're doing something to make that money back, or trying to, I think it's worth it. But if you're just having it just to have it, I think it's kind of dumb, and if you can't afford it, then at that rate, yeah, you probably shouldn't have it. But for me and my sake, it's like, I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of extra money to keep this thing, so that way I can make the content and eventually support myself on just that content and inform others and, you know, make new connections, new networking. And that's also another thing I'll mention is that most people don't understand this, and it's very true though. there's a lot of successful individuals out there, men and women, but mostly men, who love cars, whether they're modded or not. And when you have that and they see that, they're like, oh, he's got money, or they know what they're doing. And then that's, bam, another network right there. It's another connection that you got. Like, I'll tell you this. I'll put this in solely based on another video too, because I think it's a really cool story time. But without this car, I would have never met one of the BMW racing techs over here in Indianapolis. Without this car, would have never done it. I was a fan of BMW, but when he saw the car, he was just like, whoa, now I have his personal number, and now I can still go see the races whenever I want. It's true. It's pretty fucking awesome. So if you can take one thing from this video, I would say invest in yourself. If you're going to spend a large amount of money, make sure it's something that you can potentially use to make the money back, and you will never think of wasting or think of that money being wasted ever.